This video was made possible by EA and EA Game Changers. Hi guys, it's Chrissy and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another seasons build, and this one is actually 4 seasonal townhouses. So yeah, I told you guys yesterday that this build would be going up. I told you guys that in the creator sim. So I don't know if you guys watched that. If you missed it, I did do a creator sim of 4 seasonal sims. So 4 sims that are supposed to kind of represent the 4 seasons. And in that video, I told you guys that I would be uploading their houses, their townhouses, today. So I wanted to get this build out for you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry it's a bit late. I usually upload at about 9:30 AM Pacific Standard Time. I try and upload, you know, rather consistently at that time specifically. But yeah, today's video is rather late because I didn't start building it until today. I thought I was going to do it yesterday, and then I just wasn't in the mood for building. I just wanted to play the game a bit. And yeah, so I kept putting it off, and then today I had a bit of a freak out when I realized, well, oh my word, it's like 2 p.m. and I haven't started the build yet. And for me, my videos usually go up at 6:30 p.m. So when it got to 2 p.m. I was like kind of having a minor freak out. So yeah, that's why I'm recording this at 1:30 in the morning. I'm recording this voiceover, so I don't even know how late this is going to go up. But yeah, I have this pet peeve about not doing something when I said I would do it. So, for example, I told you guys yesterday that this would be going up today. So I just couldn't bring myself to not put it up today. I don't know why, but yeah, so it just bothers me whenever I do that. I mean, I understand that some people can't always do stuff when they say they are going to do it. But for me, it's just, I can't do that. It makes me very anxious, and yeah, it just freaks me out. So yeah, that's why I stayed up literally all night almost building this. But yeah, it took me like almost 4 hours to build this, so I did cut out a lot of the video. I cut out doing a lot of the exterior work since I've been having that annoying glitch with the wallpapers that makes your game lag horribly. Yeah, I've been having that glitch since the latest patch, and yeah, so I did cut out doing the exterior wallpapers. I cut out doing a lot of the detailing on the exterior. I cut out doing the landscaping, doing the backyard furnishing for all 4 of the townhouses. I cut that out. I didn't cut out doing the layout, I don't think. But I did cut out doing the interior wallpapers, the flooring, and obviously the bathrooms, as I usually cut out the bathrooms anyway. But yeah, so I think that's all that I cut out of this build. So doing that made it a semi-decent length for me anyway. But yeah, but of course I will have screenshots of everything at the end. And I did take screenshots of the build in all 4 of the seasons. So for example, for the autumn townhouse, I took those screenshots in autumn, and for the winter townhouse in winter and summer and spring, etc. You know what I mean. So yeah, that was really cool, and that was also part of the reason why this was so time consuming. I did start 4 different save files just for building, and I started them, all 4 of them, in different seasons. So I started off with autumn, and I built, you know, the shell of the house in autumn, in my autumn save, and I furnished the autumn townhouse and everything in that save. Then I saved the lot to my gallery, and I just placed it in my winter save on the same lot with the same sims, everything. And then obviously I furnished that lot, that part of the townhouses, that townhouse I furnished in winter in the snow. And I have to say, it looks gorgeous. I think that's probably my favorite townhouse. Although I do love the colors of the autumn one. I think I love the colors the most in autumn, but I love the way the build looks in the winter. But yeah, so I did that. Again, I uploaded the one with the first 2 done, uploaded it to my gallery. I didn't upload it, I just saved it to my library. And then I placed it in the spring one and did the same thing for summer. So that's part of the reason why this took me so bloody long. And then, even though I had it in the correct season for the screenshots, I had to wait for the correct weather, since I didn't really want to take screenshots while it was pouring outside, and I wanted for autumn obviously to have the leaves be already really orange and autumny so that you could see that it's autumn. And for spring the same. So when you start off your save in spring, all of the plants are going to be rather dead looking, since, you know, obviously it just transitioned over from winter into spring. So obviously everything will still be frozen and dead looking, so you have to wait a bit for them to look a bit more alive. So yeah, the plants in my spring screenshots do look alive, but they're not as vibrant as they are in summer. So I thought that was a nice balance of it. But yeah, so obviously I had to wait for the right weather and all of that, and that was really annoying. So my spring screenshots are in the rain. It was raining when I took them. It wasn't raining really hard, so I don't think you can see it very well, but it is very overcast and kind of gloomy. So I thought that kind of represented the season pretty well. But yeah, so we're almost finished with the part with the autumn townhouse. I think, yeah, we're just doing the downstairs now. And all of the townhouses are 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. The winter townhouse has an extra room that I turned into a study, but you can obviously turn that into another bedroom. And the summer townhouse also has an extra room that I turned into a gym, but obviously that could be another bedroom as well. And yeah, you will notice in the screenshots that both the spring and summer townhouses have, you know, separate little gardens. The spring townhouse's garden is all flowers, and the summer townhouse garden is all, you know, crops and fruits and vegetables and herbs and stuff like that. But yeah, so obviously they are for the 4 Sims that I created. So obviously this one is for Ariella, and she's very into reading, she's very into computers and stuff like that. So she didn't have a particular style apart from being autumnal, I guess you could say. So I didn't really have a theme in mind for her apartment other than that. Then obviously our winter townhouse is for Snow, and she's a chef. So I wanted the kitchen to look really nice and to kind of be the focal point of the house. So it is bigger than the other kitchens, and it's all open plan and everything. But yeah, so obviously then this spring townhouse is for Rose, and I did put her in the gardener career, and she's actually in the florist branch. I think it's the florist branch. Yeah, so she has a little oh yeah, she has a second room as well. So yeah, the spring townhouse has a second room as well that could be a bedroom. But for her, I turned that into kind of like her floral arrangement room. So I have 2 of those floral arranging stations, flower arranging stations in there. It has a glass roof, octagonal glass roof, which I think looks amazing. I did use glass roofs on 3 separate parts of this build. Yeah, 3 separate parts. I used it obviously for the autumn, for the second floor balcony's roof. That's a glass roof. I used it for the greenhouse type of area for summer. And for spring, obviously I used the octagonal glass roof for her floral workshop. So yeah, I did use some of the glass roofs in this. And I did try and use as much of the season's expansion packs building items that I could. I tried to use as much of the decorating and build items as I could in this build. So yeah, I did try and decorate the autumn, you know, the autumn townhouse for, I don't know, I guess maybe it could be Halloween or Harvest Fest or something like that. Personally, where I live, we don't celebrate either. But yeah, I thought that was the best way to kind of bring the, I don't know, the theme or yeah, the feel of autumn through, was to decorate it a bit for either of those 2 holidays. And for winter, I did put a Christmas tree up, even though we don't have Christmas in winter, as I said in the Creator Sim. Yeah, we don't have Christmas in winter here. But I don't know, I thought most of you guys would probably have Christmas in winter. So I thought I would put that there. Besides, the one of the new Christmas trees that we got with the Seasons expansion pack comes in a gorgeous blue and white. So I just had to use it. I couldn't resist. So obviously for autumn, the main color scheme throughout the whole townhouse is obviously orange, red, brown, lots of warm colors. And then for winter, I wanted it to be more the way I think of winter. So when I think of winter, I don't think of Christmas. I don't think of red and green and whatever. You know, the typical things that people think of when they think winter is Christmas. But yeah, I wanted to furnish it the way I think of winter, which is very white and some blues, not too bright blue, but kind of like an ice blue. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of things in The Sims that are ice blue. I mean, I wanted stuff to match that bed originally, but unfortunately, a lot of the blue colors in the game are very, vibrant. So I tried to use them wherever I could and while still trying to not overpower the build with too much blue. But yeah, so we've moved on to the winter townhouse now, and we're done with the bedroom already, and we've moved on to the study. But yeah, they are quite a nice size, I think. I think especially the ones with 2 bedrooms. They are all a bit different sizes. I'm a word, I can't talk. They all have different sizes, not very big noticeable differences in their sizes, but they are each a bit different. But yeah, especially the ones with the 2 bedrooms, I guess you could say 2 bedrooms. But yeah, especially those ones, I really like the size of them. I think you could really easily play with it and have enough space to, maybe have 2 parents and a child or something like that. But yeah, as I said, I did cut out doing the bathrooms, but obviously you'll get a few looks of them as we go through the build and obviously in the screenshots. But yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys, now I don't really want to tell you guys, but I want to tell you. But I'm hesitant to tell you in case things don't work out that way. But as of right now, and if things work out, on Friday, I don't usually upload Fridays, but this Friday there will be a special collab video up on the channel that I'm doing with someone that you guys probably know, but I'm not going to tell you who it is right now. But yeah, if everything works out and she can, if everything works out on her end, she's very busy, so I'm not putting any pressure on her. So whenever she can, do that, if she can do it for Friday, then great. If we have to wait a bit, then fine, that doesn't matter. But yeah, so if everything works out on both of our ends, there will be a very special build collab video up on Friday. So yeah, definitely look out for that. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just didn't know where to start. So yeah, and this is the first time we're collabing, so I'm super excited for that. And yeah, so keep your eyes open for that one. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that I did put in thermostats in all of the apartments. I did try and pay attention to that and put thermostats in all of them. Now, something else that I forgot to mention is that I started this build on a 30 by 20 lot, and I actually ended up moving it to a 40 by 30 because I just didn't have enough space in the backyards to do what I wanted to. So this lot is a bit too big. There is some space on the side of the build and at the back that doesn't have really anything in it, just some trees. But yeah, I thought this lot fit a lot better, and this is in Windenburg. I did build this in Windenburg, and at the end of the day, when I built all 4 of the townhouses, I think the whole lot cost about 308,000 simoleons, I think, if I'm not wrong. I think that's what the gallery said it costs. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't talk right now. I'm so hungry, and my mind just keeps going to food. But yeah, so after this, while this is rendering, I think I'm going to get something to eat as a midnight snack, because then I still have to wait up and wait for it to upload. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying season so far. Let me know if you guys have got it already and what you think of it. I know it just came out like yesterday or maybe 2 days ago for some of you guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. What's your favorite season that you've played through so far? And have you created any cool new holidays, like custom holidays or anything? Let me know what you guys are doing in your games. I always love hearing what other people are doing in their games. You know, if they're builders, I love hearing what they love to build. Or if they're mainly storytellers, I love hearing, you know, their sim stories or, you know, everything like that. And I love hearing your opinions about things. So, like, what's your favorite season so far, or maybe what you guys wish was in the pack that isn't in the pack. That's something that I always love hearing from people, because I've noticed that a lot of the times I have very different opinions from about certain things than other people have. And that's just common. I mean, you're very, very likely going to have a lot of different opinions from other people. I mean, no two people are alike. So, obviously, no two people are going to like exactly the same things. So, I love hearing from you guys what what you like about the pack or what you don't like about the pack, what you wish was in the pack or what you don't wish was in the pack or whatever. Yeah, for me, one thing that has, especially while I was doing this build, one thing that I really wish was included in this was I wanted to be able to change the season while in build mode. I mean, I know maybe if you don't have, even if you don't have to have Sims on the lot to do that, what I mean is I usually build with Sims on the lot. I build with a family or a single Sim or whatever moves onto a lot, just so that I can mess with the lighting, since I do like to change the lighting in all of my builds to that, you know, neutral white color. So that's why probably the only reason why I build with the Sim on a lot. I mean, I really play test things because I build so much that I usually know what's going to work and what's not going to work when it comes to play testing and stuff like that. So even if you couldn't do it while you had a Sim on the lot, you know, if you had to go into build mode from the map view and just build, you know, with free build basically, if you could then change the seasons while in build mode, you know, maybe you could have selected we want to be in winter and we wanted to have snow, so that you could see what the house would have looked like in snow. Or maybe in autumn you could say, well, I want this build to be viewable in autumn, for the gallery. If you just upload things to the gallery, if you don't have a channel or a blog or anything like that, if you're just a builder for the gallery, I mean, I think it would have been really nice to be able to pick what season the builds show up in the gallery thumbnail, or for people that take screenshots of their builds or whatever. I would have really liked to be able to change the season in build mode. I don't know, I just think that would be really awesome, and it would have added so much to, even more to build mode than we already have. And yeah, even also choosing the weather. So for example, as I told you guys, for spring my screenshots are in the rain, but it's not heavy rain. But maybe you could have selected you want there to be heavy rain for your screenshot. You maybe for some mood lighting, or if you wanted to create a certain atmosphere, if you wanted to create a spooky atmosphere, you could set it to be in autumn with heavy rain. So then it would be all gloomy, and you know the way heavy rain looks in The Sims. If you have the pack, you probably know. But yeah, that would have been amazing, and that's something that I really wish we could do. I know that SimGuru, I think it was SimGuru Kate, I might be wrong, so don't quote me on this, but I think SimGuru Kate said that she had, I know Chloe Coffee asked her if there was a cheat or something that we could use to change the season in build mode. And so I think, yeah, she asked Simaguru Kate, so she replied that at the moment there isn't, but she's talking to the developers about that. She's talking to the other Sim Gurus about that, since she has heard that that's something that a lot of people would like. So I don't know, maybe we'll get even just a cheat even if it's not like a UI button, maybe we'll just get a cheat to, change the season in build mode. Like we had move objects patched in when The Sims 4 just released. I can't even remember those days, to tell you the truth. I mean, I've been playing The Sims 4 since it came out, and I actually cannot remember a time before move objects. I know that they did patch it in separately. I know the game didn't come with it, with the ability to have that cheat, but I honestly can't remember it. But yeah, so maybe we'll get it in a patch or something. Maybe they'll patch it in. But yeah, we're still waiting for, at the time I'm recording this, we're still waiting for the patch to fix that horrible lagging issue. And I know that the patch did create a lot of other issues as well. I mean, for example, some of the cheats aren't working. So if you have testing cheats on, you can usually just right click on your sim to reset them. That's not working. You can't reset objects that way either, since obviously the cheat isn't working. So that's really annoying. And yeah, we've been having a lot of, time glitches where time kind of freezes on one point, or it refuses to go over to another, refuses to go, for example, from speed 3 to speed 1 or something like that. I've been having that myself, and I know a few other people have been having that. We've been having some issues with the gallery not uploading and just freezing, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can't even go into because it's really annoying when you get this amazing pack and this amazing patch, and all you want to do is play and build and all of those things, and there are these annoying glitches that keep happening that make that kind of a chore sometimes to, do what you want to do. And yeah, so that's kind of annoying. We're still waiting on the patch to fix that, but I know that the Sim Gurus are well aware of all of the issues that we're having. So I know for a fact that they are working on it. They've said that quite a few times over on Twitter. So that's something at least. And at least The Sims isn't a game that you have to wait years to get a patch for that will fix certain issues. I know we have certain issues in the game that have taken longer to fix than others, but we usually don't have to wait too long. But yeah, I think we're almost to the end of the build, guys. Yeah, I think we're almost to the end of it. We just finished this off and then finish this level off and then we're done. We're onto the screenshots. But yeah, if you guys didn't watch my creator sim video of the 4 sims that I created for these townhouses, I will leave a link to that on the screen right now. And I will also link it in the description if you guys want to check it out. And in the end card, I will also leave in the end card a link to the playlist with all of my early access videos for seasons. So if you guys want to check that out, I've done another build, I've done an apartment, another creator sim. So there's lots of there for you guys to check out. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys.
speed of the music is